Is this on? Oh wait, it is on. Oh, okay. Um, uh, Hi. Hey. Uh, Welcome to my first video. It's kind of awkward, but yeah. Uh, Thanks to your enormous bravery to visit a new channel, I believe proper introductions are mandatory. So, my name is Skateboard Jack, and yeah. Since this is my first ever video, as all, in my opinion, as all channels need to start out at, uh, I need a topic to put my videos about. So, I have already chosen it. It took months, if not years, to choose my topic. And this is what it is. Origami. Yes, I know. It's weird, but I like origami. I've been making it for years because get it. And I have chosen to do this for this channel for the foreseeable future, unless the changes are mandatory. So, I am not used to this, and neither are you. But you have to start somewhere. So, let's get started. I'm back. Okay, so before we start, you know, getting on with all the cool origami stuff, we need to think of something simple. So, in all my experience folding origami, I thought that there was only one, or probably one, that really everyone needs to know first before they can move on to other things. And that is the iconic crane. No, not an actual crane. No. No, it's like just a paper crane with paper. But, yeah, so, here's my paper. Bam! Look at him. Alright, so, this this is just a regular 16 by 9 inch square paper that I took from my printer, and I'm going to be using that to film a crane. So this isn't like, specialized origami paper or anything from Japan. I took it from my printer, but I'm, you know, I want to do this from scratch, and yeah, let's get some scissors. Oh, all these are heavy. Right. So, okay, I'll be starting with these, and I'll make this into that. So, let's get started with some very simple, easy creases and folds. Alright. So the first thing you want to do is hold the paper like this, like a dollar bill. Then, what I like to do is take the bottom left corner and then fold it upwards until these two edges align with each other, like a triangle. So, if you fold it up like this, make it a perfect triangular crease, and you flatten that out. Right. Perfect. And this is with a regular piece of paper. Then you see this piece of paper, you want to cut all of this off, so that way this piece will become a square instead of a rectangle. So all you have to do is simply follow along the edge of the triangular part of the paper, and then cut along the edge. You don't always have to use scissors for this, but I usually like doing so. Great. Just get that out of the way. Then you unfold it, and boom, there's your square. Alright, So now we will actually start making the crane. I'm real excited. And this won't be too hard either. It'll just require a bunch of simple folds that are immensely satisfying in my opinion. So, let's get started. So, what we need to do is that we would have to fold 2 triangular folds, but since we already folded one of them, we can just fold the other one. So you just fold in the opposite direction on the same side, and you press down. X marks the spot. Boom. You're there. Now you have 2 diagonal X's. So now what you do next is you pull it over, and then you fold in half on each side, on this side. Really simple. All these creases may seem useless, but it will definitely pay off in the end. Alright. Here, we have like this really cool shape. But now, we need to, how are we going to continue with that? Well, for one, some of you might know that if you push it over, there is a method called the pyramid method or something, but we're not going to do that. So make sure that before we continue, make sure that the side that we're going to do next is the side where you did your cross creases, because that'll be very important. So hold the piece of paper at a diamond as a diamond facing towards you, and then take these 2 sides and then pull them forward like this, and then press down, and then flatten the whole thing. Now you have basically converted a giant piece of paper into 1/4 of what it used to be. And now let's move on to the next step. So you see this big line in the middle? Well, what you're going to do now is that there are like four different sides. So for this next step, make sure you're using these top flaps first. So you're going to take the right one and then fold it towards the center. In my opinion, I would leave some space. That way, for future folds, we'll have much more room to do more diverse folds. And you fold them together towards the middle, kind of make it look like a kite. And then you take the top, and then you fold down up to this part. And then you unfold it. That way it'll create a crease here. And then you want to unfold these 2 flaps, and then lift the entire upmost top flap up. Not the whole thing, not the bottom one, or the 2 side ones, but the top one. And then this is why you created that top crease, so you can fold up. And what you're going to do is you're going to create a diamond shape. So as you're folding upwards, I would do this one side at a time. You press down with the top up, and then you kind of crease the sides down, kind of using the creases you've already made before. And you do the same for the other side. Perfect. Now you have a complete diamond shape. And that's just for one side. So, let's do the same thing for the other one. Unfortunately, I'm new to Premiere Pro, so I can't create a time lapse, but I guess it would be kind of dumb if I made one anyways. So, once again, you fold the 2 side ones in, and then you pull the same top one to the bottom again. That way you can still create that top crease. Then, use the same step. You push this up, and I would go to the left side first because I think it's more comfortable. You kind of measure it out, and then you press down. Feels so satisfying, doesn't it? You do it for the other side as well. Alright. Alright, now what you have is a complete diamond shape. At the top are these 2 cute wingy things, kind of looking like a crane, but not yet. Then at the bottom, you have these cute legs. So, for the next step, make sure the legs are facing towards you. Make sure the legs are facing towards you, and it doesn't matter which side, as long as you're not doing, it's not, your origami is not laying down like this. Make sure it's laying down like this. So, we're going to do the same thing like before, like with these two side flaps. Only the top two. So you're gonna take them and then fold them towards the middle again. And I would definitely leave some space here, because it would, like leave some space before reaching the center. That way, you would have a lot of room to work with. So, go. Alright. Amazing diamond shape. Origami Master of the Year. Alright, and do the other side as well. Insert convenient time warp here. Time lapse. Okay. Now, what you have here is an amazingly, a beautiful looking, I don't even know what it is, somewhat like a crane. But you're still not done yet. So, it looks like you have the wings and the main body. But this doesn't look like a head, this doesn't look like a tail. So, to fix that, what we're going to do is take the whole thing and fold the flaps inward. So fold like you're invertingly folding it in half on itself. So now it looks like this, both sides. So now you're going to take one of the legs and then push it upward. Now it's looking something more like a crane. Then you take the other side and push it upward. Make sure it's recommended. I don't recommend you get it. If it gets too crooked to the left or right, then you can just correct it. And now you want to take the crane and then invertedly fold it half again. So now you have something like this. Cool. So now I like to fold down the wings first. That way you have more room for the head and tail. Alright. Alright. Now, the final step is that you're going to hold the whole body of the crane down. Let's pick this as the head. It doesn't matter which one is which. Then, you literally take the whole head, and then, while pressing down on the body, you slowly start pulling it towards you like a lever or something. It doesn't have to be that far. It can be as far as you want, but for this video, I'm going to put it right here. Then, you're going to do the same thing with the tail. Boom. Alright, for the head, you want to pull part of it open like this, and then take the head and then push it inward. Alright, then you pull it out again, hold it sideways, and then you squish the neck. That way it can stay in that position. And the tail, you don't need to do anything else for. So, congratulations. You have just made yourself a paper crane. Wow! Alright, so I'm going to explain, why this is my first origami, and more information about this after I edit this clip. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so that was fun, right? We made a crane. So this is my first video, but I promise that on future videos, we'll do a lot more complex stuff. This is just a crane, but we'll move on to more, cooler things, and I have a lot in store that I'm really excited to show you guys. Well, whoever's watching. But let me just say a word about why I wanted to do this. So I wanted to do this because, of course, I've been watching YouTube for years, and I've been so inspired to make my own videos, but, I didn't know where to start, I didn't know how to start, and I didn't know, why I should start it. I wanted to make origami for a long time, but I didn't exactly understand, how people would react, how much control I would have over the whole thing. But, you know, this morning I woke up and I said to myself, I'm finally gonna do it. I'm gonna make a YouTube video. And I'm gonna show to the world who I am and what I can do. So, yeah. So, in other words, this concludes today's video. I hope you learned how to make a crane, because I did once on another YouTube video, and it was awesome. So we'll do more advanced origami, and I'll show other techniques of it in the future. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah. So this is Skateboard Jack, and I hope to see you again soon. So take care, everyone.